From the top of the town at 715 Main Street in historic Deadwood, it's time for another episode of the DTC Blow and Smoke Podcast.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of DTC Blow and Smoke Podcast, episode 55. And Ethan, we're going to call this one the bullshit episode. Because, well, we really don't have a ton going on.
No.
Just cat out of the bag, man. We're coming up on busy season. Kid's out of town to see his brother graduate from his master's program and for Mother's Day weekend. And shop's kind of a little bit behind the eight ball with some people out. So we're kind of putting some things together. We do have a very big surprise at the end. We'll let you know a little bit later what that will be. But it does have to do with our last podcast, episode 54, when we smoked the new Gurkha Year of the Dragon cigars, blended by 4 different master blenders. And we'll let you know here in about 15, 20 minutes what we've got lined up for that part. We just finished up Hops and Hogs, wonderful event, craft beer and bacon. We do still have a few of the beers that we had for our VIP sampling available here at the shop. They're a little bit all over the place. You know, we've got some sours, we've got barrel-aged bourbon stouts in there, we've got a little bit of light beer, a little bit of darker beer, some malty, some hoppy. So if you're interested in all that, check out the socials and come on into the shop, enjoy some live music on Friday and Saturday, and get your they're not really leftovers. We purposely ordered a few extras so that folks could taste what we sampled for Hops and Hogs. Great event. Thank you for the approximately 400 people who came out and bought tickets and spent the weekend with us. We had a wonderful time. We had our bacon waffles with chocolate chips for the VIP, a little bit of real maple syrup drizzle on those. First time we have done the food portion of that. I think it went pretty well. Messy, but other than that, you know, that's what happens when you get syrup involved in everything. And it went well with our beers. We featured 2 from Sturgis Brewing Company. One was the Nutty Pioneer Porter, which is their porter, a little bit nuttier version, and the Fool's Gold, which is a light, easy drinking lager. So it was a wonderful time, and we appreciate, once again, everybody who came out and said hello. We will look forward to doing it again next year. Ethan, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part is always the custom specialty beers that we get in. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Loved it.
I'm drinking one we discovered last year. This was for 2023's Humble Bumble, or Humble Bear from Lakefront Brewing out of Milwaukee. It's a brown ale with a little bit of honey, so it makes perfect sense. Which leads us to, what are we smoking? As Ethan pecks away. He's on camera today, by the way, since it's just the two of us.
It's awkward, to be honest.
Will you show everyone your cigar? Because it shouldn't be called What Are We Smoking? This one right here. It should be called What the Hell Did You Do to the End of That? It is quite moist and chewed up.
You know, it's I'm always doing something else, and so it
just gets stuck back in the teeth and walking around and
it gets
editing and
all right, wear and tear, man. That's what happens.
Well, that was the one you just finished. So what'd you grab from the humidor to start this one?
So I've got a Tabernacle. This is just the regular variety by Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Nick Melillo's. I would say it's his pride and joy. He probably has some others in his line that he enjoys. A little history on that cigar and Nick. We have a lot of people coming in looking for a particular cigar that we don't really carry. However, Nick was the mastermind behind that particular cigar, and when he went out on his own with his own company, Foundation, he used his skills to blend a delicious, full-bodied, and if you know Nick at all, you know that is a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Probably, what's it got, Mexican San Andreas fillers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a full-bodied cigar, even in that little Robusto size. And I went with a brand new one that we have in the humidor. We have, by popular demand, I'm having just a little one here, the Cohiba Red Dot Corona. Cameroon, no, it's not Cameroon, it's Corojo. See, we just got him in, and I literally just Googled that.
The rare Corojo.
Rare Corojo, yep. So far, I'm only about 3/4 of an inch into it. Pretty smooth, probably medium-bodied. But people have been asking for some of the heritage lines, Macanudo and Cohiba. Mm-hmm. And it just so happens that a good friend of the shop, Mr. Sam, he used to be Sam from Ashton, has changed careers. Well, same industry, and he is now working for General Cigar, who is responsible for some of these heritage names, and we're happy to have some on the shelf for you to check out. We've got it in a few different sizes, and I had my first punch yesterday.
First one.
My first one we've ever had, because it just hasn't been something we've carried at the shop.
Right.
So.
We've also got some Macanudos.
Some Macanudos
as well.
Yep, we've got the Tubo version in that, and the one that's almost like a Lonsdale. I think it's a 49 by 7,
Yep.
something like that. Those are nice, easy, light smokes if you're looking for something more of that. But come check those out in addition to all our regular lines that you know and love from CLE and Ashton and Aroma de Cuba and Crux and Foundation, and I can go on and on, La Aurora, all that stuff. So that is What Are We Smoking? Coming up this weekend, holy cow, it's already here. Black Hills Motorcycle Show.
Yep.
Man, we've been fast and furious getting ready for that. We're going to have our little smoking area out on the back deck, hoping for good weather. So far, it looks okay. We'll take that. Last year, it rained a little bit in the afternoon. You can join us out there. That's all thanks to Jason Mook and his crew over at Deadwood Custom Cycles, putting that on for the second year at Deadwood Mountain Grand. We'll have a few sticks and accessories for sale up there as well. Stash will be the man in charge, so you can go and get his sunny disposition and pleasant discussion topics.
I mean, last year was the first one that I attended, and they have some amazing bikes.
Oh, they do.
It's well worth the time to get out there and see.
I think last year, Jason said about 105, give or take. And this year, they've rearranged the space to make room for a few more. So I think we're looking at about 125 bikes.
Beautiful.
Yep. Deadwood Tobacco is happy to sponsor a class in that as well to help support that. And, of course, all of the proceeds from the Black Hills Motorcycle Show go to the Sacred Mountain Retreat Center, who we have been supporting for a number of years here at Deadwood Tobacco. So,
and when you say class, what do you mean?
A specific style. I think they don't have like a what do they call it? In cars, it's like the rat rod. It's kind of it's kind of the junker class.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we look at Wild Bill, we're like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And you're like, old, worn out, beat down. Yeah, that's the class we'll sponsor.
So he's talking about cigars, like a cigar 101 sort of deal.
Yeah, no, a class like a division.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. You got your your baggers and your sportsters and all that stuff.
I had something completely different in my mind.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing a class, like
there will be,
sit in and I'll tell you all about cigars.
No, there'll be no education up at this one. A lot of great vendors, always are. Beer and food up there. It's just $5. 13 and under are free. And like I said, all the money goes to Sacred Mountain Retreat Center. So make sure you stop on up and have a great time. Noon until 8. Live performances from Big Skillet. They play here in Deadwood quite a bit, down at the Old Style Saloon number 10. And Dirty Sexy Riot, rock burlesque group, will be out and about performing as well. So make sure you come on out and see us. We'll be up there by the back bar on the way to the second story patio where you can enjoy a delicious cigar.
All right.
It all works out pretty well. Other than that, it's kind of a music coming down the pipe. I'm just looking at the board. Ethan's whiteboard, you can't see it. It's right over there off camera. Let's see what we've got lined up here. Johnny Hastings and Stillhouse Down will be back this weekend. Yep. Great three-piece blues band. Always tremendous reception for those guys. PBR is just around the corner, too. Now, that's not the beer, Ethan. That's professional bull riding.
Exactly.
All right. Make sure we got that straight.
I was online with that one, man.
Yep. Not and then we've got Wild Bill Days as well, which is always fun with our good buddy Shorty. We'll be back out here.
Yes.
Michael from Shiner as well. And do you recall which of our good cigar friends is coming? Let's just say it's Carlito Fuente himself. No, it's not.
I'm in that time of year where everything is just blending together.
It is blending together.
Seriously.
You know what? We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Ethan will put that up on the screen.
I will.
Yeah.
We'll know exactly what we're talking about.
And remember, when we have special events, like we do about 12 times a year, there are always deals on those. There's, multiple stick purchase benefits, accessories, cutters, lighters, ashtrays, swag, hats, shirts, you name it. Our friends in the industry always treat us really well, and we'll pass that along to you. And, of course, a bunch of Shiner. Oh, speaking of, we got a deal for the people at the motorcycle show. $5 to get in. You come down wearing your wristband.
That's right. Yep.
Anytime. It doesn't have to be after the show's over. You can come down in the middle of the day. You can come and go to the show as you please. Come on down here, and you will get your first Shiner draft compliments of Shiner beer. So a way for you to check out the shop while you're in town. And we appreciate Maxwell for hooking that up for us.
And this is their premium lager.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. It's known as the premium lager. Sometimes we call it something else here. It's light. full calorie, but light in taste and not hoppy, very smooth. Like the Shiner product is known for.
That's an all-day drinker right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I've tried, and I probably will try again at the motorcycle show. So like I said, this is kind of just the BS episode. We got a few things going. We'll be back up full-time with more of our special guests. We're working on a number of people in the industry. We have inquiries, and we have what they call in Hollywood. Have you ever heard of a soft commit, Ethan?
Soft commit.
We have a soft commit from an NFL quarterback.
Really?
Yep. A gentleman who has been up here a few times. He has a family connection here in the hills, and just an off season right now. So before he gets too busy, we are hopeful to find a time when he can come and visit with us about cigars, his favorites. He is an avid cigar smoker, so that helps out. So that's one in the pipe. Also, we are negotiating currently, hopefully before rally, if he can make it out here, with Mr. Robert Patrick. He's most well known from the Terminator 2. He was the Mercury, the liquid metal Terminator.
Yep.
He's in Reacher right now on your streaming services and a whole bunch of other great movies. Been an actor forever. He has a motorcycle club called the Booze Fighters. He is a sober gentleman, has been for a number of years, and also is a partner in Santa Clarita Harley Davidson in Southern California. So We'll talk cigars, bikes, and basically Hollywood lifestyle. What's it like to be a real live cigar smoking motorcycle not outlaw?
That dude's got stories, man.
Yeah, he's a really great guy. He has actually come into the shop multiple times when he's been here at other rallies, and we've got a few more irons in the fire as well. We'll try to get those folks out here. We reached out to Mike Tyson, who has his own Gurkha cigar, and that went absolutely nowhere. Maybe
that'd be great, wouldn't it?
It would be. I'd be a little bit scared.
A little bit.
Did you ever see him on Joe Rogan when he's like, I need to build the desk a little bit further? Because Mike in his old age has mellowed, if you've ever followed his journey. Mm-hmm. But he does have a big fight coming up this summer with this some Paul kid from the internet. And
he's just not a small guy.
He's not a small guy. No. He's not tall, but he's still built really well. So maybe we'll get that guy in. Who knows? It's a long shot. We're not going to chase him as hard as we chase Bert Kreischer just to get left at the altar. Still mad about that, Birdie boy. All right. He's blown up, too. He just did a big 5K race in California with Tom Segura for their podcast, which has a few more viewers than we do. They rented out the Pasadena Rose Bowl for a charity 5K run. And Jelly Roll showed up and a whole bunch of other famous people, Travis Barker from Blink-182 and a whole bunch more. And they raised a bunch of money for charity as well. So we'll see.
You don't need a shirt for that.
Apparently not.
No.
I mean, Jelly did, but
Yeah.
he's lost about 200 pounds, he said, so far. Big boy. Those are a few things coming up. Check out all the schedules, on our online. Everything is under @Deadwood Tobacco. So that's Instagram, Facebook, all over the place. Music schedule. We've got Shorty's Charity Ride. We'll be announcing more specifics about that at the motorcycle show this weekend. So make sure you do that. But we might as well move on to what the people really want.
Yeah.
It involves these right here. I'm going to have to go send a text because, like I said, we're a little light in the shop, and the only other one in here right now is the Angry Gnome, Mr. Grimy Grimes. So right here, see this? Those are the blue tickets. If you were around the last 6 weeks or so, you know about the promotion with the brand new Gurkha Year of the Dragon. You buy a cigar, you get a ticket. Buy 2, you get 5. Buy 3, you get 7. Buy 4, you get 10 tickets. And we have 2 200-count Year of the Dragon Gurkha Humidors that we are going to give away.
They're so nice, man. Seriously.
While Ethan fills you in on what he's been doing, I'm going to text Mr. Grimes. I mean, we
Wait,
could
you're texting him because
to come in and draw the thing.
We need you, man.
Yeah,
get in here.
Yeah, come draw the winners, please. Look at that, polite. Mm-hmm. That's what they always say about the service here at Deadwood Tobacco. We are nothing if not polite.
They always say that?
No, never. You ever worked with Stash? We always give Stash a hard time, and he does have a heart of gold, and he means well. He's just a gruff guy. It's just how he is. So when he comes in here, we are going to draw 2 names, one at a time, and we will draw the first one, and we will call that person if they wrote their phone number on the ticket, as we hope they did. Hey, look who it is. You can come on back here between the two of us, and I'll put that out. All right. We're going to do these separate. So, can you get that on camera? There we go.
There we go. Yep. Working on it. Sorry.
Perfect. All right. Mix them up real well. Oh, just
Jason Short.
grab one. All right. Can you read it?
Marty Kraft.
All right, Marty Kraft. Did Marty put a phone number on there? Sweet. Hold on.
We're going to call him live, man.
Yep. Here we go. Fire away. How much shit should we give him if he doesn't answer? Probably thinks I'm a bill collector.
This is one you want to pick up.
Yeah, this is the one you want to pick up.
He's like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. I suppose we still have to give it to
Hello,
him.
you've reached Marty Kraft. I'm unable to answer the phone right now, so if you please leave your name, number, and a short message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
It's very polite. Marty, hey, it's Randy at Deadwood Tobacco Company, and you really probably wanted to pick up this phone call. And I'm leaving a voicemail like it's 1996. No one ever does that anymore. I'll follow it up with a text. This is my personal number. You're live on the DTC Blow and Smoke podcast, episode number 55 right now, and you, congratulations, are the first winner of one of our 2 Gurkha Year of the Dragon Humidors.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
Incredible!
So give us a call back at the shop or... Is you won the first of the 2 Humidors.
Well, man, that is... I appreciate that so much. You guys are so amazing.
All right. Oh, look, Ethan's still running.
I'm sorry.
So there, you're live on the podcast. So tell us, how many tickets or how many cigars did you buy? How good were your chances?
I probably bought around 25 cigars, so I thought they were probably
Good
pretty
for you,
good.
man. Good for you.
Absolutely. Yep. That's
But, yeah, I mean, you guys are amazing. Your knowledge of cigars is phenomenal. You guys are friendly, helpful, great to converse with. Yeah, you, Wild Bill, the kid,
sweet.
amazing.
You're going to
Amazing.
enjoy that humidor, man. It's amazing.
Oh my God, that thing is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Right on.
Always.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, just let us know when you're going to come in. We'd like to get a picture and get it all packaged up for you safely. And thanks again for being such a good customer and subscriber and listener. And we look forward to seeing you next time you stop by.
You betcha, bud. I'll probably see you on Monday.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Randy.
You bet. Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations, Marty. Anybody
Cool.
know Marty by name? We have probably a few Martys that come in on the regular. I didn't know if it's somebody that you guys recognized as a regular. Or?
I don't even know who that is. I bet you I do if I saw his face.
Round number 2. Here, you can just hand me that one. Just TC. Wonder if his voicemail will be pleasant. You know, people watching this at home, first of all, they're mad because it's not them. Second of all, they're going to be screaming, draw somebody else,
Come
draw
on,
somebody
man.
else.
He wasn't there.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging
It doesn't even...
6042
Beep, beep, beep. Bop, bop, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop.
12 is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Tony, this is Randy over at Deadwood Tobacco Company. You are live. Well, your voicemail is. You need to actually put a greeting so people know who you are. We drew your name out of our ticket bucket for the second of 2 Gurkha Year of the Dragon Humidors. Last time my message was too long, so it got cut off. Call the shop and let us know when you can come by and pick that up, or if you need it shipped to you. And we'd love to get a picture. And congratulations, you are a big fat winner, courtesy of Deadwood Tobacco Company and Gurkha Cigars. Give us a call.
Awesome.
Kind of anticlimactic, but that's what you do when you do it live on the podcast, right? Yeah.
That's what you get.
Now we got to give Grimes credit for being on this one.
Thanks, Grimes.
All right, there you go. Congratulations to Marty Kraft and TC, Mr. Tony. Well, good. I mean, Tony obviously is a regular. We know Tony. He bought quite a few of those cigars, and as did some other people. So thanks to everyone who participated in this. It's a fun little raffle.
He secured a few raffle tickets.
He
with
did.
his purchases.
He did.
Yeah.
And there are a couple others that really pitched in as well. And they're delicious cigars. We smoked them in episode 54.
Yep.
So make sure you can go back on YouTube and find that. Once again, up this weekend, Johnny Hastings and Stillhouse Down, 8 to 11, Friday and Saturday nights. All the socials is where you find us, at Deadwood Tobacco. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. And before we sign off, let's go through a couple of these.
All right.
These are just a few comments from recent days on our socials. This one is a post that Ethan had up about the Asylum 867.
Yep.
Combines exotic tobaccos steeped with fruit, sweet teas, and bourbons. The Auntie Zero Midnight Oil, wide variety of sizes for an aromatic smoking experience. J.K. Gower1 on Instagram said, "Is it sweet tasting?"
Is it sweet tasting?
Yes.
You know, you always have to draw that distinction between there's a naturally sweet wrapper, and then there's something that is infused or steeped or some process to add extra pectin and the sugar and stuff like that.
So this one would qualify for the steeped tobacco. So like Ethan said, sometimes, for example, Crux is really good about this. On their display boxes, they have basic tasting notes. They'll say almond, cocoa, vanilla, earthy, things like that. If it says cocoa, sometimes the inexperienced cigar smoker automatically thinks, oh, chocolate, like a Tatiana or a Lucky.
Yep.
Incorrect. These, in my personal opinion, if we have the sweetness scale 1 to 10, these ride right about the middle. There is a definite sweetness to them. The tobacco has been steeped through a proprietary process. And so, yes, they would qualify as that. But in my opinion, if you're looking at something like a Tatiana, it's going to be less sweet than that and still has more of the nuance of the natural premium tobacco. So there you go, J.K. Gower #1.
Yeah, 867s are more of there's a balance to it, right? It's kind of a hybrid cigar where start with a premium cigar and then there's some processing to it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And here's another one. This is from the Double Sweet 5-pack, the custom St. Patrick's Day cigar that we had available. And that one is from Wes Does Hair. Wes Does Hair's comments quite a bit. Thank you, Wes. We appreciate it. He said, "Oh, I'm deaf getting this." Yes, you deaf are. We appreciate that. The young kids these days.
Yeah.
And then there's Murphy 2022. Murphy says, "How do we order?" So Murphy, when I printed this out today, I actually did go to our website, deadwoodtobacco.com, and all you have to do is in the search bar, just type in Double Sweet. It pops right up. The inventory is correct, and you can just throw that in your cart, and you can order online. There is a shipping charge up until about $200, so I would suggest you throw some more stuff on there that you're interested in, and you can get those. Now, those are limited. When they come out St. Patrick's Day weekend, and when they're gone, they're gone. I would anticipate they're probably maybe 3 weeks away from being sold out.
It's getting down there. It is.
They'll definitely be gone before we get to the heat of the summer. So if you're interested in that, deadwoodtobacco.com and click on that. And if for some reason having technical issues or you prefer to talk to a live human being, well, just give us a ring and you can ask for Consuela if it's in the morning time or any of the team, and we will get you set up. We can ship to the 48 states and Alaska. Can we ship to Hawaii? Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
And then we can legally ship in the state of South Dakota now. However, you are responsible for the South Dakota tobacco tax on that. So that price will be more than what is originally listed, but we can get you taken care of if you live on the other half of the state and would like to get some. So we will take care of you. Deadwoodtobacco.com. Last one. This is from Rico_19. It says, are these available in any stores in Chicago? I'm a big fan of your brand, but all I can find are these ones that look like ladies' names. Well, you know, that Double Sweet is only available in our store. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. That's it. They're here only, and when they are gone, they are gone. Those other ones you can probably find other places, but we appreciate you shopping with us. So there you go, Rico, and that's it. Yeah, there's just a couple of ones. Yeah, so there you go. I'll fill you in a little bit. As always, you can email us, info@deadwoodtobacco.com if you have any questions. Check out all of the upcoming events. Black Hills Motorcycle Show this weekend. We're going to shoot a bunch of content. We'll have a bunch of fun up there, so make sure you stop in and see us. That is Saturday the 25th, noon until 8. Preacher, Ethan, anything else you got?
Man, I don't. We are just getting ready for a busy summer season, so more to come.
Yep, and I leave for vacation in a couple of days.
Good for you, man.
And so we will need to squeeze this one in. Ethan's had his. Kid is on his now.
Yep.
Let's see. Stash has had a couple. Grimes doesn't get vacations. He just has to work all the damn time.
All the time.
And Bill, Bill's always here too. So
he should just pull his trailer somewhere close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right in the alley by the garbage. I'm sure his wife would love that.
Yeah.
For the entire DTC team, that is it. Congratulations again to our winners for the Gurkha Humidor. We'll be in touch again since those didn't work very well. And look for more contests throughout the summer. We've got a lot more stuff we're going to be giving away. Shorty's charity ride. We're doing some stuff with the Rusty Wallace charity ride during Raleigh. There's a ton coming up very, very soon. It'll be here before we know it.
And the thing is, man, just really quick, people will watch an episode, but they won't subscribe. And so we're going to be giving away a lot of free shit, which is the reason why you should subscribe, because then you know when it comes out. A lot of the stuff that we do is time sensitive. And so you want to get on there and watch them ASAP so that you can be in the running.
And we are going to do a better job about interacting with our followers on all of our social media and bringing that into the podcast. We're working on getting some wiring. It's a very old building, so we can have some callers.
We used to do the old telethons, man.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have some of our fans that probably aren't local give us a ring and visit with us on the old podcast? I mean,
We could. Yeah.
it would definitely be fun. So
Need a phone center, man.
exactly, we need some more help. Don't send your applications in. That's a joke, please. But if you want to, attention Grimes, that'll be the most fun. Thanks for watching and listening. That's it for episode 55. Episode 56 will come out in 2 weeks from today, and make sure you tune in for that and all the rest of the summer season. We're going to go help Grimes in the shop now and get ready for a motorcycle show. We will see you next time.
Plastic bars from a copy my steel.